One thing you've got to remember when you're fishing anywhere is that don't just walk straight into the best looking spots. Always fish your way out. So I'm just going to fish this quickly through as I work out into the main areas. The run where I want to fish is ahead of me, but rather than just walk straight up to it, there's always a chance of picking a fish up on your way up to the better parts. As they say, the fly that's in the water is the fly that catches the fish. And that looks to be some deeper water over there with a nice speed to it, so hopefully we'll connect over here. Water's getting slightly deeper now where my flies are. Remember, when you Czech nymphing, you only have about a yard of fly line out. Some people find it quite an unusual and almost disarming method of fishing. They can't quite get the hang of fishing so short. They don't actually believe that you can catch fish at such short range. Also, you've always got to check when you're fishing this method that you're not picking up weed, as I've just done. Because if you pick weed up, as sure as hell you're not going to catch a fish, because trout and grayling don't like salads. So the Poles and the Czechs have perfected this technique, and now it's widely used throughout the entire UK. It's not yet filtered across to America. They do another form of nymphing called high sticking, where they have far more line out than this, and they actually physically cast rather than this method, which is just an overhand swing. The flies have got to windmill round in a complete circle. Watch out for the trees overhead. With this style of casting, you can be hung up in a tree dead easily. Hold the line off the water right up to the minicon. Mandatory strike at the end of each drift. That looked like a take, but it could be weed. Yes, a little bit of weed on the tail fly. Now, the idea with this method of fishing is to make sure that the flies don't come underneath your retreating fly line. Just keep the minicon travelling slightly faster than the current. In other words, they've all got to be coming down behind the minicon. That's to say, the minicon is leading. If they tuck under and you get a take, it won't register. You watch the minicon, you glue your eyes on the minicon and strike at the least sign of a take. If it stops, if it stabs, if it deviates, if it does anything. This is firing from the hip fishing. There we go, there's a fish. Nice grayling. When you're handling fish, don't handle fish with hot, dry hands. So at this stage, I've got my hand in the water, getting it nice and chilled. He's a decent fish. There he is. Come on, baby. Nice grayling. Whoops. Slip the hook out. And away he goes. That was a nice quick success. Okay, so straight in again. Some nice broken water ahead. I mean, ideally, what you should do when you're fishing up a run is be mindful of the speed of the current and depth, and change flies to suit the current. So if you come to fast water that's a little bit deeper, you can change back again to heavier flies. It's a question of, if you like, weighting the flies to suit the condition. Yeah, I'm going to just change this centre fly, put a slightly lighter fly on. Take this heavy hydropsyche off and put a small one. I've put a 12 on, which is just a little bit lighter leaded. Now it's looking very fishy ahead of me. Nice a nice depth. I'm going to fish through it fairly quick. No point in labouring. Make 3 or 4 fan casts. If they want it, they have it more or less straight away. Yes, there we go. Another nice grayling. Okay, baby, go down. Nice fish, about a pound. If you keep your rod low and keep weight on them, they'll eventually yield. Just shorten a bit of line off. It's quite a strong scrapper, is this lad? Okay, yeah, a bit bigger than the other one. It's taking the hydrocyclic middle dropper, the one I just changed to. Come on. If they thrash like that, just sit them back in the water. They go quiescent then and slip the hook out. So that's that was again fairly quick success by fishing fast. Over we go again. So there you have it. A look at what trout and grayling find to eat on the riverbed. Some matching artificials and the right tactics. One last point, respect the fish. Play them quickly, handle them with cold wetted hands, and always use barbless hooks or crush down the barbs.